Bill Haney.
Yeah. Salute, Bill.
Hey, hey,
What
hey.
up, though?
What up,
Shout
Bill?
out to the boxing voice, the
What up,
voice of the
Bill?
streets, the voice of the people, the platform for guys like me to come on here and address any bullshit that you might be hearing. How's everybody doing?
What's
We
up,
We
good,
Bill?
good.
man. We
All
good.
good, all good.
Dollar Bill?
Hey,
Bill, what's
listen.
good? Bro, the fight was agreed, and my man Teofimo Lopez has doing everything under the sun to avoid Devin the Dream Haney. That's a disgrace to boxing. Why is he ducking like this?
Well, I want to say this, and let me go on the record, but also go on a limb and saying that Ness is one of the great Latino men that's promoting boxing and that's not biased, that has all the right things to say at the right time. But why is it, or is it just me, that the Latino men in boxing, when it comes to fighting a black fighter, they do everything but promote the fight in the way that the fight is actually built up to be? And what it is danger on both sides for both fighters. You have a young fighter in Devin who's stepping up once again. You guys said that he was the best on the card. Teo was the best, and Teo looked at this and Teo looked at that, and Devin went after him. You said that he was accomplished and he beat these people and he beat that, and Devin went after him. Not because he's trash, but because he's good and because you guys like him. We tell the truth. We stand on business, and that's why we've done and put now publicly 8 different champions have received offers to fight Devin at 26 years old. This is another guy that publicly they have said right now, I'm not going on here and I'm not down in the promotion. Like I always do, I allow the promotional partners to have their voice in making it. But here it goes once again. Another guy that's, I don't know, I think it's pilgrimaging on the fan base, on his fan
Can I
base in
ask? Can I
particular.
ask you a question,
In
Bill? Can I
particular,
ask you a
hold on one
question?
second. Hold on
Oh,
one
I'm
second,
sorry. Go
King.
ahead.
Going into that bag of racism that in 2025 he doesn't need to do, and for that matter, we're all sick of it. Everybody is sick of it. We want the best to fight the best. We want to see what you got clean and sober, and that's the way that it goes. He chasing boots and all that other shit. All that shit was bullshit. How dare anybody even say that? All that shit was bullshit. He knew what boots was. He knew that boots is squeezing to stay in the division and he can move on. We
Facts.
put boots on the list, but boots, we know we ain't calling boots out and saying, okay, come on to, let's do it at 47 when you not necessarily ready, and Devin is strong and ready to go. Y'all doubted
Word.
us, y'all said whatever. We talking shit to everybody. When you said, you said, yeah, he don't want to fight. Then they go ghost. Oh, what a wonderful promoter he was doing when he had all the little mask on and all the other shit. And he was saying to everybody, why y'all not promoting? Why y'all not promoting? We looking over at him. We saying, we going to see when it come time for you to promote. You're going to have your chance. Let's see. And here he goes. With dirty work. Once again, trying to tamper his mental publicly to say when he loses to a black fighter, he was going through something. See, you can't just lose and you lost to the best fighter. That's not the narrative that these guys are putting in ours. That's the narrative that's being pushed. Every time Devin get with him, I wouldn't care if it was Linares, if it was Jose Ramirez, if it was Oscar De La Hoya himself. They have problems losing to black fighters publicly. This ain't nothing that this is what I'm quoting. Publicly, they have a problem doing it. They have a problem promoting it. You know what I mean? If they get in there, oh, this is the worst thing. He's the worst thing. It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing. But when you get in there with Barbosa, it's come watch the fight. Come watch the fight. When you get in there with Romero, it's all come watch the fight. Rolly is a really good fighter and all that. Man, knock it off, man. We tired of that shit. That shit is played out. Dev the most accomplished, and he pulling up on you. He putting your name on there. He's speaking on his shit. And guess what? Speak back if you want to. It's a big bag behind big events, and Devin is anybody's dance partner in or around the division. But if you speak up, now don't think that your card won't get pulled. You know, I see it's a lot of quiet shit going on right now. I knew you was gonna be quiet. Yeah, I knew you was gonna be quiet. Thank you guys for having me. Come on, man, talk to me. What's happening?
So
What up, though? I just want to. Oh, go ahead.
who you knew was gonna be quiet? I'm fucking lost.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm look.
Everybody.
Shit, I had it. Look, I was trying to slide in. Look, I'm trying to look. Oh, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, gang. Hold up. What I want to ask you is,
it's Devin Haney versus everybody.
Hey, we with you. Hey, listen. I know it's one guy, like I say, I know there's one handsome ass guy who said, Dev, don't do it. But you know, that's neither here nor there. But I did want to say though, when I'm hearing you talking about these champions that you have for Dev and whatnot, I'm wondering, where are you gonna fight these guys? Are you sliding to Saudi, or are you bringing them? Because I don't watch Boots.
It's reported Saudi
We
for
don't
Tio.
care.
Okay.
We don't care.
Because I'm just saying, I'm just saying,
we don't care nothing about that shit on our quest for the Mount Rushmore of boxing. We've been getting paid since, you know what I mean, since paying was getting paid, man. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, Bill. I'm saying, Bill, because
when you look up Haney in anybody's dictionary, you see dollar bill.
I'm just saying, Bill, like I say, because you know me, I said, don't do it. But because I was watching everything go well, y'all had brought a Regis to y'all hometown and things of this nature, you feel me? Quite kind of like the Boots was doing. It seems like Boots has been popping since
all that shit is going good.
Go
You
ahead.
cannot stop it. Listen, and all you guys sneaking behind there, wanting to take a look, you're getting reported. They're reporting the numbers on you when you're looking at BoxRec every day, when you're looking and searching up Devin's name. It's the impressions. Haven't you heard? Haven't you saw what DAZN has been and what Ring has been promoting? They're promoting impressions, not pay-per-views. See, y'all thought y'all was going to get away. Pay-per-view, while you just clicking away over there on your couch. Devin, let's see what Bill, while you doing all the commenting, you just hate it. You thought that was going to derail, deflect, and it didn't. Now, Mr. Dan, not for real.
Yeah, Bill. What's up with Dan Raphael? You said on Twitter that Dan Raphael.
I said Dan, not for real. Not Dan. It's Dan, not for real.
He a fight
because
freak.
He's not giving it. Well, he's not giving it the experience that he should. He know the business. He know what's happening. So he's giving it to us partially. He's giving it to us, in a way that you can assume this or you can assume that.
So give us the real. Give us the real.
Yeah,
I
he's
want to know.
sugarcoating it. That's the way I looked at it too. Right. He's sugarcoating the tweet.
Listen, coming from where I come from, East Oakland, California, I know when a nigga's nervous. When a nigga nervous, he start fighting with the person he's riding with.
That's what I said. That's crazy.
Yeah, you start fighting with the person you in the car with. You want to do everything with the people with your team. You start fighting your wife. You start fighting your kid. You start fighting everybody but that nigga over there that's talking shit.
Damn.
I know about that. Who don't know about that? We all know. We know about that, man.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Bill.
When the pressure is on outside, guess what? For the real ones, when the pressure is on outside, we're really nice to those inside. Yeah, to those that's making it a way for us, for those that are supporting us, we're really smooth with that. We take that energy outside, like grandma say. Take that shit outside.
So, Bill, I'm looking at the list that you made. You know, the guys you want to fight. 5 of them are kind of busy. You said you sent out 8 offers. Who are those other 3 guys.
No, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying, and I'm glad that you pointed it out.
Okay,
We
sorry. Yeah.
have 7 champions on the list of doing
Okay,
business.
7
Good
champs.
business. Good business.
Mm-hmm.
Good business. They got paid. Good money. Happy.
Yeah.
You can say whatever. Can't say nothing about the money, huh? No, you can't say nothing. Did you get paid? Yes. Have you ever heard a person complain about the money they got paid for fighting Devin Haney? Never. Right? So
Word.
that's 7 there, plus the 1 that Turkey, Ring, and Sela have put on the table. That's
Okay.
8.
Yep.
That's 8 times, and that's 8 times in 26 young years that Devin has done it, and he continues to do it. Yeah, I mean, shit. Y'all ready for? I mean, you ready for Ryan to come back from a broken hand and fight a nobody? So, did we have to go for Ramirez? No, we didn't have to go for Ramirez. Did we have to go for Teofimo Lopez? No. But
Wait, Ryan. Wait, they slithered in the fake hand injury so Ryan could come back and get a nasty tune-up. Is that what's happening?
I don't know if when he left VADA, because we were all enrolled in VADA. We were all enrolled in VADA to continue VADA, which Devin is still in VADA, right? I don't know what Ryan.
Wait, the surgery stops VADA? Lord child.
No, the surgery stopped.
A deeper criminal link.
No, the surgery don't stop none of that. That don't stop nothing.
I thought what went under the knife. Like, damn.
Oh, you got into a bad zone.
Boxing is funny, man.
He looks like he's walking around my city. He looks like he's in my city.
Take a picture with you?
Yeah. Hey,
He is.
Oh, he is? That makes sense.
What up, though?
Yo, we outside, bro. Glory to the Most High, bro. You ready to know? Go by the name
Bill
of
in the hood for
request.
New York's not a real place.
I fuck
all
with
right,
y'all.
champ.
Yeah, what?
Absolutely, King. Bless you.
Shout
Bless
out.
you. Yeah, we out. Listen, we outside. Tell him we outside. Would you let him know we outside?
I'll get you on IG.
Yes.
Yo, we outside, man. This is New York City, man. We outside every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love New York, man.
Bill Haney underscore.
Yo,
Bill, you in my city.
Shout out.
All
they're
right.
touching the people, man. Appreciate him.
Where you at? Central Park West?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. I'm just walking from Harlem, King. Walking from Harlem.
Yeah, I could tell. That's my city. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Check it out.
Now,
So, Bill, if no
yeah.
T.O.,
And
what's
listen,
next on the?
There's no T.O. in New York City nowhere. There's no T.O., there's no senior, there's nothing, no traces of what they've done. This
What's
is the
next
media
then?
capital. This is
Can
New
I
York
ask?
City.
Can I ask?
We
Are you?
posted the flag. The DHP flag is here in New York City. We done posted it, and this is where we based out of, right here.
Can I ask? Do you plan on attending? Do you guys plan on attending the Cambosis and the Richardson Hitchens fight?
No, but I wish both of them fighters well. 2 fighters with tremendous heart and guts, you know what I mean, that want to go against anything and everything moving. You know, may both of them, you know, be successful and the best man may win. You know, of course, Cambosos, him and Jim, you know, we had 2 tremendous fights with them. So, you know, that'll never change. We made history with them. So, you know, I'm pulling for them, and then I'm in here in New York. I know it's hard to come up out of here. This is the concrete jungle, man. You know what I'm saying? So for Richard Hitchinson to stay focused as a fighter and not get distracted with all of this and to stay focused, shout out to Richard Hitchinson and his team too. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be at the fight, but I'm going to definitely be watching it.
For sure. Like I said, I know he got that IBF belt, so I know that the weight clauses and things of this nature I know it's a little different. So maybe, you know, he might.
You guys are training out there
I don't know if he was in that 8 fight list.
Listen, they all are on the list. You've seen them. We can't fight them all on the same day. But but they're on the list. And number one is Teofimo Lopez, who has the same schedule as Dev. He's calling for somebody, and he don't even know. Now he know. You watch Devin, and you see he had no difficulty. He went on to the next round. Instead of picking him, he go trying to pick Boots, knowing Boots just shrunk down. He keeps shrinking down. He's no longer. There's gonna come a time when he can't even make 147. If Boots feels,
Hey man, Pacquiao did it. Pacquiao did it.
That's what I was gonna say. I can't speak for them. I can only speak for if Boots does it right, and he's committed to doing it at 147. It's commendable. With him and Bozy, the plan, they're gonna stick around. It's other dangerous fighters, and they're gonna get all the belts. You know, and defend. Like you don't leave. Listen, when you talk about that at 147, you don't leave no stone unturned. You give everybody action at it, just like Devin did at 135.
Hey, Bill Haney, can I?
That's what you say. I gotta give everybody. Hold on, I gotta give everybody the action. When I leave 147 pounds, quote unquote, if I was Boots, if that's what I wanted to do, there wouldn't be a fight that I couldn't make at 147 pounds. I tried to make everything. That's really cleaning the division up. That's everybody that's coming into the division and everybody that's been around that motherfucker. When you leave, nobody can say they wanted to fight you and couldn't fight you. In the 2025 era, that you have a voice, you have a platform, you have everything and the ability to do it. But it's a hard thing for him. It's difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. Right?
Yeah.
It's up to him and Bozy. That's up to him and Bozy. You know,
So
you can't doubt their dedication to what they've been doing thus far. You know what I'm saying? I salute them and what they've been doing. You know what I mean? But this is business. It's not personal.
So did Teo want this fight at 145, or was that you guys who made that call?
Great question. Why is this at 45?
Bingo. That's rude. Bingo.
Well, I'll just say this, that Teo ain't went past 140 yet. Devin had already fought at 144.
So you're saying this Teo team want to do it slow?
Hey, listen, I'm just telling you, I don't know, what they want to do. I know that we're anxious and revved up to get at 147 pounds.
I wanted to ask you with the champion and recess status, like at 140, does that work the same way as like the champion at 140 as like a WBO? I know that they grant the lower champion, like if he decided that he wants to go up and fight for the upper weight classes belt, do you get the same opportunity as being a champion in recess with the WBC?
Listen.
Do you get the winner of the Pacquiao and Barrios type shit?
Well, I mean, I think that it was at one time some guys that was talking about it was strap season, and they were in that bag. We've had the straps, and now it's scalp season. We want the names. Whatever we got to do and however we got to negotiate to get those names of accomplishment, names that the fans like, then let's go to the negotiating table and make the shit happen. That's it and all. That's all.
Bill, you want this Baltimore smoke?
I don't have any smoke in Baltimore. I got nothing but love in Baltimore. You know what I mean?
I hope that's how he feel.
Fats on the line?
You know it's Fats.
Listen, you can bring him on. You can bring him on. You can bring Fats on. You can bring Skinny. You can bring, whoever you want. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, yo, Fats, what up? Tip ducking you, Bill.
That's tip drill.
Hey, yo,
That's
why
tip
you
drill.
do that, Ness? Hey,
What?
Ness, why you do that?
What?
He talking about you on this one. Oh, cause last time, hey Bill, you was on here dancing again when it came to Jerome Boots Ennis. Now you talking about to an extent. What you mean to an extent? You want to fight Boots? You either want to fight him or you don't.
Well, Boots had some problems out of a nigga named Teo, and we went and grabbed Teo up off his back. Is that okay with you?
No, I'm cool with the T.O. shit. I'm cool with the T.O. shit. I just was
Okay,
saying
well,
when
I'm
y'all
saying
went
this.
through that
I'm just
hit
saying.
list.
Well,
No, I'm just saying.
no.
I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, though. I'm telling you. You asking me. And I'm saying this. Boots ain't never said our name. Boots ain't never said Teo name. So that's you talking about Boots. You speaking about that. What I'm going to speak about a man
No,
that
I'm
ain't
talking.
said
No,
our
whoa.
name. No. What I'm saying is, no, hold on. When
What?
No, I'm saying this when
You
the
talking
guy
in circles
Teo,
again?
the guy Teo been saying our name, right? Teo been saying our name. We on the same schedule, right? We just fought on the same exact day. He had a
Fight.
better performance than us. He had a better performance than us, according to you and some of the others. You see what I'm saying? Right? He's calling for Boots,
Right, yeah.
and
But
Boots ain't
I,
saying
I, I
nothing.
ain't talking
And
about that
wait.
though.
No,
But
wait. No.
Bill,
Because
hold on. But I wasn't
haven't
talking
said
about
nothing.
that.
Why?
Hold on.
Why didn't he? You should be talking about Teo and thanking us.
No,
You should be thanking
Bill.
us.
Don't
You
spin
should be
it. Don't
thanking us
spin
for
it.
getting
Bill,
Teo.
don't spin it.
You should
Don't
be
spin
thanking
it. Don't
us,
spin it. Don't
thanking
spin
us
it.
for because guess what?
Bill.
You was getting
Bill.
dragged in them headlines just a minute ago about ducking Teo. They was just dragging you, brother. You wasn't nowhere to be found.
Ain't no how
Now
to
here you come up.
man. Boots ain't
Now,
ducking no
no. Here you
T.O.
come up.
Boots
Here
ain't
you
ducking no
come up.
T.O.
No,
Don't
you
spin it.
wasn't
Hey,
nowhere to be found.
Boots, hold on.
You wasn't.
Boots, hold
No,
on.
you
I
wasn't
mean, I
nowhere to
call
be
you
found.
Boots.
I'm
Damn.
not saying
Bill,
Boots. I'm not
don't
saying
spin
Boots.
it.
Boots
Bill, don't
ain't
spin
said
it.
nothing. But you went missing. You went missing.
Bill, don't
You
spin
couldn't
it. Don't
explain.
spin it.
You
You
couldn't
did get on
explain.
here.
You
You
couldn't
on
explain why
video,
Teo.
Bill.
You couldn't explain why Teo. You couldn't explain why Teo and the Boots fight ain't happening. You went missing. And I said, okay, listen.
Boots don't want
Boots
to.
ain't
Boots
said
will
nothing.
waste his time fighting him. He don't got shit.
So listen. So guess what? We pulled up on Teo. We're gonna take that off your hands. We're gonna
I
take
don't
the
got
two
no problem with
lineals or
that. I don't
whatever you
got no
talking about.
problem with that.
Okay,
Bill, I don't got no problem with that. I'm just saying when you
promote the
gave the
right
list,
thing.
Bill, just let me
No.
talk. Let me just
You
talk. Let me
promote
talk.
somebody. You promote somebody that ain't in the smoke, man.
Bill, let me talk,
You
man.
might
You
want
know
to
you try to
go to
hog the
150.
mic, man. You try to hog the
Go to
mic.
100. No, you trying to listen. You trying to dance between 154 and
And y'all
147.
and you trying to
State your
fight T.O. at
business.
145 again? You doing exhibitions again?
State your business. State your business, and what do you want to see? We looking to scalp a two-time lineal champion's head. Do you have a problem with that?
Bill, I don't got a problem with that. I just said when you gave that list on here last time, when you gave that list on here last time, you said we want Boots to some extent. You ain't say you wanted Boots like you wanted everybody else. You danced around that. You kind of just said it so people want to say you ain't say his name. That's all I'm saying.
I told you. Listen, I told you this. And let me tell you, to the extent of this is, I'm not calling to pick on Boots. I know what he's going through. Draining down, I know what he looked like. You see what I'm saying? So that fight is on the table when they're ready. We're going to make that fight happen. But I am not going to come on here and drag Boots and Team Ennis for a fight that might not fit there, might not fancy them. You know what I'm talking about? So to a
Boots ain't
certain
coming down
extent,
to 145, man. Boots ain't coming down to 145, man.
okay,
Come on.
so let us handle our business with a guy that's calling Boots out.
Is y'all at 147 or not? Because y'all doing a lot of exhibition fights. You fight at 145, 143. You fight at 147 or not?
Listen, we're ready to fight at 147. We'll fight at 145. We'll fight at 144, whichever that they're comfortable doing. Now, if they want it, if you heard
You
that they want to
said,
fight at 47,
see, I
I'll tell
caught
you
you.
one thing.
I caught you.
Listen,
I just got you. I just caught you. Because you said, hold on. You said last time Ramirez wanted to fight at 144. Now you talking about where they come. You said last time that Ramirez wanted to fight at 144, not y'all.
No.
So why you fighting at 145 now? I like the T.O. fight, but why you fighting at 145?
Well, we'll fight at 147 pounds. If Teo wants to fight at 147 pounds, then we'll fight at 145 pounds. Either one
There
of you
we
wants to
go.
do.
Look, there we go. There we go.
One that he wants to do.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Bill. Y'all just moving kind of funny now, man. I mean, it's cool though. It's cool though. I do like the list. I like the list.
That ain't moving funny.
It is. I like the list. I like the list. It's cool. It's cool.
Guess what?
But you know, you gotta stop the exhibition fights now, though, man.
Listen, at least I did, and I tell the truth is, I give the fighters a chance and give the fighters some light that really belong on the list, that really belong in names, that really belong in fights with Dev. I give the list. Now, what's your name again? What's your name, sir? Okay, Fats. You need to find a way to your favorite fighter that's on the list, and then you guys get ready, suit up, boot up. You know what I mean, and get ready to be on scout.
What you mean? Your son, one of my favorite fighters. I fuck with y'all. What you talking about? That's why I'm saying. That's how I know you ain't being consistent. That's why I'm calling you out on the exhibition shit. Like
no.
Saying you don't want. You saying the damn thought that they ain't fighting at 147, but y'all the one calling for the catch.
We don't want no fan like you. You know what I mean? You're not a fan.
I'm not a fan. I'm just saying. I mean, I like your son. He one of my favorite fighters. I'm not a fan of him.
He's a supporter. He's a supporter. Shout out to Tom.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I ain't a fan of him, bro. Come on, man. You gotta keep it a buck. You gotta keep it a buck.
Let me tell you though, that's the way that they say you're really fan, and then you come with the bullshit. That's jive. Come on, man. Yeah, that's jive.
Yo, thanks for the call, y'all.
Yeah. Being that he just wanted to talk. He wasn't talking about
nothing. Can I ask you a question, Bill? Do you I don't know if you caught Josh Taylor last fight, but I'm hearing some guys. Oh, okay. I don't know if you lost him. If you can hear me, I see. Okay.
That's
you still there? You still there? You still there with us, Bill? Okay. I was saying I don't know if you caught Josh Taylor last fight, but it's a couple of people out here saying that with the past couple of Josh Taylor performances that might have been a little ding to Teofimo's resume and whatnot. Maybe that lineal ain't all it was cracked up to be. Do you agree?
No, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit, man. Teo is who he is. He's a great scout that will look good on Devin's resume. I don't got to come on here and talk all that bullshit and all that. We put them on there because they are who they are. We didn't put them on there because they was bullshit.
Bingo. I just want to hear it. I just want to make sure that we get that out there to the people who I know going to come with the bullshit.
So what's the backup names if Teo, because obviously he talking about dictator. What you think about that?
Listen.
He called Turkey Al-Ashika dictator.
What he wants to do is no different. We've been down this road that they tear up the promotion, they say all the wrong shit. You know what I mean? That seems like what Latin boxers do. The ones that we've dealt with, they do when they get scared. When it's something that they don't like, they go to start talking about other things. He's gonna be talking about an organization, and he's gonna be talking about saving these people, and gonna be talking about everything other than the fight, and saying what a great fight and a great opportunity is. See, I say that it's a great opportunity for Devin to get the scout his accomplishments, to put it on your resume. Yeah, what's wrong with saying that? You know what I mean? That's good. They say everything else. I mean, and I think they got it from hateful ass Oscar, who's taught them the wrong kind of how to not move in life. Men, they lying because when it goes back to it, this is where they lying at. They ask for the money. They ask for the most money that they didn't ever got when they fight Devin.
Yeah, man. From a promotional standpoint, this is a fucking layup. I don't understand what's in Teo's head. This is a layup. You got history. You got they were 2 out of the 4 kings for that generation. The father's got a history. The son's got a history. This is a layup squabble. I don't know why niggas keep mentioning Boots' name when that nigga is trying to do he trying to get all the belts at 147, man. He trying to stay in that weight class and keep his diet right, man. Y'all niggas is weird, man. Devin Haney and Teofimo is one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing, period.
And also,
Yeah, but we don't just fight. We
Bill
don't just
Haney.
fight it. We don't just fight it. We don't just fight at 145 or 144. No catch weight. Yeah, fight
So
at
can I ask you?
147. If listen, he fights at 147. If that's what's negotiated, I can't come out
So
and
when
say
we
till
have,
after what the terms is, who did what, who didn't do what, until it goes through, until it falls out. But I can tell you that we signed a contract and agreed to fight Ryan at 147. At 147. So our plans was 147.
And that fight is dead in the water completely? That rematch?
I think, you know, he's buying time with, he got hurt in the
Want to hear that?
Going through another dead spot. I wonder if that Devin Teal fight was a headliner.